and welcome to Sally's Cooking. Hi, I am Sally Nations, and today I'm going to be sharing an old recipe of ribs today. It is a cold, wet Monday, and it's also Monday Night Football tonight. So I decided I wanted to warm up the house with baking some delicious ribs. All right, now then, I have started with St. Louis ribs. To me, they're the meatiest, and I really like them. All right, now, I have let them marinate overnight, and I marinated them with 3 tablespoons of liquid smoke. I know that sounds like a lot, but do not cheat it, okay? Because if you do, you do not get that real smoke taste that you want, just like they were done on the grill or something, except for we're using the oven. All right, now then, so I used 3 tablespoons of this. I used 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. And then I topped it off with a dash of hot sauce, okay? And when you're using liquid smoke, whenever I marinate it, I put a piece of saran wrap over the meat so that everything in the refrigerator does not take on that smoky taste, okay? So I marinated them overnight. As long as you marinate them at least 2 hours, you're good. But these have marinated overnight. I also salt and peppered them, and I used a little seasoning salt on them before. All right, now then. Okay, what I'm going to do here with these ribs, I have got a large bottle of Original Craft. Even my grandmother used this. And so what we do, we start with this. Now, you can do the ribs in this, and they still turn out delicious. Trust me, I've done it a lot of times. However, my grandmother also taught me to add things to this, just to use this as a base. So you can add all kinds of different things. You can add mustard, you can add brown sugar, you can add syrup, you can even add a little molasses to it if you want to, okay? Now then, today for these ribs, I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar. A little spice, you can hear him in the background. All right, then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of a spicy mustard. Now you can use regular mustard, that's fine. I just like the spicy. Hey, I'm from Louisiana, what can I say for myself? Okay, now then, we're going to use 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, a little splash there. Couldn't wait to get out. Okay, I'm going to give this a good stir. Stir all this in. And this is what it's going to look like. All right, now then, I'm going to pour this over my ribs. And I've also had to cut the ribs a little bit. Usually the ribs are longer than your pan is, and if that's the case, just trim a couple of them off the end, and I always tuck them in on the side, okay? I hate to waste, you know. And this also heats up very well for tomorrow's lunch also. All right. Make sure my ribs get covered here really good. Okay. All right, now then, and you just want to make sure that your ribs are covered. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the aluminum foil back over the top. I took out the saran wrap. You do not want to bake with saran wrap over it. That's a mess, trust me. All right?
Yes.
Now then, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these in the oven at 350 degrees for 15 to 30 minutes. Usually I do 30 minutes. Sometimes I'll do 15 though, but I'm going, that really makes them tender. Then I'm going to reduce the heat down to 300 degrees and let them cook. And they take some about 2.5 hours to bake. All right, so we're going to pop those in the oven at 350 degrees. And remember, do not forget them now in 15 to 30 minutes. And I always set my cell phone as a timer. That's the easiest for me. Of course, I know some people can use the timer on their ovens, but I always use my cell phone. So anyway,
Yeah.
All righty. righty. Well, listen, remember to keep having fun in the kitchen. This is a delicious dish. It reheats great for your lunch tomorrow. All right, see y'all later. Bye.